You are a union, and it's in this book, you are the union of two things: finite and infinite. These things are not found together. They stay away from each other. Finite stays where the finite bin is, infinite stays where the infinite is. But for your benefit, if you will, these two most impossible pieces have come together. And here you are. And inside every human being is a thirst to experience something beautiful. I am not going to insult that feeling by giving it names that mean nothing to human beings, but I will call it by what it is. It is beautiful. I will call it with the name that my heart sings to say of what it is. That it is beautiful, that it is gentle, that it is complete, that when I experience that, I too become complete. Not because I have achieved something, but I felt something. It is as though I reached out and touched divinity, and I was complete. Only when you can do good to yourself, only when you can do good to yourself can you do good to others. It doesn't work any other way. Maybe people say that's not true. It is true. It is realistically true. This is how it works. If you are not enlightened, forget about enlightening anybody else. It will be a mistake. If you don't understand, how are you going to make anybody else understand? Which brings us to the point of who are you? What are you? And what are you all about? This is very important to understand. This is being said. Let me tell you a story that cannot be spoken. And if you don't understand it, you cannot recite it. You cannot tell it. What is the story? The story is that in the human being is a little bit of the infinite. So, you've heard before that the infinite is in you, right? So what's new? What's new? This is what's new. Go experience it. This is where my message takes a complete different turn. It's not about, oh yeah, just believe me that, all that good stuff is in you. There's a lot of people who talk about the infinite, But nobody talks about experiencing the infinite. There's a lot of people who talk about, oh, just be good, be kind. But nobody says experience that kindness. Be kind becomes a thought, not a feeling. I always thought kindness was a feeling. You feel kindness. You feel somebody's kindness. You don't go up to somebody and say, I'm being kind to you. So what does it feel like to feel kindness? I'm not going to tell you. Because I want you to feel it in your life. If I say it and you believe it, or what I say, I have failed you completely. And I just want to go back and I want to relate to that little part, the untold story, the unspeakable story, that the essence of the infinite is in you. On one hand, you being alive should mean everything to you. Everything. And that every day you accept it as the greatest gift. And what does your heart want? To dance, enjoy. What does your being want? To bathe in peace. That's all. To love being here. Being here. Not here in this hall, being here. Being. To love being. Exist. To understand. Learn about the self. When you learn about the self, you cannot ignore the infinite. If you try to learn about the infinite, you will forget about the self. But if you learn about the self, you cannot ignore the infinite, because the infinite is, whilst you are alive, encapsulated in the self. Do you allow yourself to be in awe? Do you allow yourself the experience of life, just of life? You allow yourself the experience of whatever happens because you're alive, true. But do you allow yourself the experience of just being alive? That's what knowledge is all about. That's what knowing is about. Enjoy every single day of your life. No, not only every single day, enjoy every single hour of your life. No, enjoy every single minute of your life. No, enjoy every single second of your life. No, enjoy even smaller than 1 second of your life. Always. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Don't lose that awe. It's everywhere. Don't lose that awe. And then feel no hesitation to turn in and be awed by the presence of the divine within you. That is definitely worth the awe. So always you have the awe. Have that, be that, and enjoy being alive. We're talking about the divine. But do I mean by divine? I don't even care if you don't believe in God. Because all you don't believe is in the three letters, G-O-D. But you know there's something big going on. Big. I mean big. I mean really big. Like this earth just swirling around at this huge speed. And not even being suspended from a fishing line. And then there is the moon and the sun and the billions and billions and trillions of stars. And it's just all there. It means there's something big going on. That's what I call the divine. Because this I know to be true. I don't have to believe this. So there's a lot of beliefs. But knowing, I know that what is keeping alive this universe is also in me keeping me alive. The divine, my divine, your divine, our divine, everywhere divine, everywhere, making things happen, turning, burning, changing, creating, destroying. The divine is calling you. Just gave you a gift, gave you a blessing. Did you understand it? Did you accept it? Did you acknowledge it? Did you just realize that what we have been trying to figure out for thousands and thousands and thousands of years just happened? The ultimate miracle of existence. Your existence. You've got the best value for everything you have ever done. It's called life. It's the most precious thing that there is. And do you accept it? Or do you look for imperfection? I'm not offering you any kind of medicine. I'm offering you a mirror. Because I want you to see what you have is so incredibly beautiful. It's so incredibly precious. And to have accepted that means you accepted the gift. You accepted the gift. But what you need to do is you need to be very familiar with the part of you. As you are familiar with the part of you that is not going to be around, you need to be as familiar with the part that is going to be around. And the only challenge here is not to accept or understand that divine through your concepts, but to understand that divine through experience. The addiction to this drug called concepts is amazing. Any chance given, people jump on it. And it shouldn't be like that. There is a divine, and that divine can be experienced. And that divine should be experienced in this lifetime and thoroughly enjoyed as you enjoy cake, ice cream, samosa, jalebi, beautiful parks, rivers, beaches, to enjoy the divine that is within you. I offer a mirror. When you place the mirror in front of you, technically you are looking at the mirror, but the most wonderful thing about a mirror is you don't really see the mirror. You see the reflection in the mirror. And what you will see is you. Not the ideas about you, not how you should be, but how magnificently you have been created. Is this possible? Yes, it is possible. Is it real? Yes, it is real. And all that is between you and this possibility is a simple veil. A simple veil, when lifted, to be able to see, to be able to understand, to be able to appreciate. Knowledge is that mirror that allows you to see you. It is free. There is no cost for it. It is a gift. This is what I do. Go from place to place, talk about peace. Do I make a difference? I don't know. But something made a difference in my life, and I will keep trying. This is a possibility that is being awakened, because that which you are looking for is already inside of you. This is introducing you to you. Welcome to Peak, my new series about understanding and discovering practical peace that lies in your heart. Peak is an educational program to help you explore your own potential, to discover the self, to discover your own resources, and discover the personal peace that lies in your heart. Peak consists of 9 chapters covering topics from a new angle to rethink, reconsider, and rediscover what you have always known. Happiness, hope, and peace are always available to every human being. They are within us, wherever we go,
whatever we do, we carry these with us. Once you have completed the series, there is an additional chapter. In this chapter, you can learn practical techniques to begin to connect with the peace that resides in your heart. The techniques of knowledge allow you to take your focus from the outside and take it to the inside, where in your heart you can feel and understand who you truly are.